This video is about how other people don't understand the Bible, religion, martial arts, because they're not true martial artists. They're not African martial artists. They're people from other cultures and fake African cultures. They pretend to understand, but they've given up the source and the starting direction. They're relying on the representatives of the groups and the groups that sabotage me, which is like relying on the Klan and the people that killed Martin Luther King to interpret the Bible. The survivor effect, if you will. A total disgrace. I'll go over Jeremiah and Matthew and Isaiah and Revelation briefly to overkill this. Okay. Jeremiah 4:11. At that time, this people in Jerusalem will be told, a scorching wind from the earth, from the barren heights in the desert blows toward my people, but not to winnow or cleanse. So it's not to winnow or cleanse. This is not about purifying the earth. It's about destroying it spiritually. There's nothing going to be there afterwards. 12. A wind to, nothing spirit of spiritual worth. A wind too strong for that comes from me. Now I pronounce my judgments against them. And that's verse 12. Verse 12 in the New Living Translation is also interpreted as, it is a roaring blast sent by me. Now I'll pronounce your destruction. Okay, so they're spiritually destroyed. God keeps giving them chance after chance. He keeps changing his mind. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. But eventually he says, I'm going to take some of you out like Sodom and Gomorrah, and I'm going to destroy the rest of you. And the Sodom and Gomorrah, it's like with Noah's Ark, it was one family, the Alpha, one. There's one rallying point. Okay, and by the looks of it, I'm going to be the one person that goes to heaven, and my parents are blameless unless they fuck it off. You know what I'm saying? It's a long story why that is. I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. Okay. 13. Look, he advances like the clouds. Okay, Jeremiah 4, verse 13. Look, he advances like the clouds. His chariots come like a whirlwind. His horses are swifter than eagles. Woe to us, we are ruined. So people are acting like clown-ass, beta-ass, Elon Musk, Bill Gates type of lunatics. Okay, totally unfair, totally despicable, pretending they're smarter than everyone else, pretending they're ideal. They're arrogant, false pride. They have pride in worldly cultures, worldly skills. The 666 of Solomon's, he gathers 666 talents of gold. They're relying on worldly talents instead of the true talents of loyal and obedience and determination and discipline and focus and things that have to do with the martial art principles of God's divine order. Okay? So he says, look, he advances like the clouds. His chariots come like a whirlwind. So it's a martial arts spirit, right? Isaiah 42:13. The Lord will march out like a champion, like a mighty warrior. He will raise up his zeal. He will raise the battle cry. Okay? He will triumph over his enemies, right? In principle and in spirit, first and foremost. Nothing else matters. Doesn't matter if they strike me down or I strike them down in terms of flesh. It doesn't matter if I don't strike anyone down. Because I have to triumph in principle and spirit, like John the Baptist and Jesus Christ and Stephen the martyr. Okay? Pretty straightforward. You're insane if you think I'm wrong. Matthew 13, 9 through 11. Whoever has ears, let them hear. Okay? The disciples came to him and asked, why do you speak to people in parables? He replied, because the knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom of heaven has been given to you, not them. Okay, so he says, whoever has ears, let him hear. Not everyone hears. So everyone with ears is every ear will hear, if you will. We'll get to that. Okay? And he says the secrets have been given to you, not them. So they don't hear what he's actually saying. What I'm actually saying. Matthew 5:8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. So those who are pure in heart have eyes and they can see. So you put Matthew 13, 9, 11 through and Matthew 5:8 together. You get the pure in heart see God. You get whoever has ears, let them hear. Okay, that's 9, 11, those verses. Matthew 13, 9, 11. Okay, and Matthew 5, the number of man, 8. Now Revelation 1:7. Look, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye will see him. Stop right there. Every eye? Does that mean everybody that ever is alive right now will see me? No. It's those who are wise enough to have purified their heart, prudence, walking in the way of righteousness along the path of justice, who have an eye to see God in me will see God in me. See, he who has an eye will see. Now it goes back to Jeremiah 4:11. Where we 4:11-14, look, he advances like the clouds, his chariots come like a whirlwind. Those who are smart enough to look for the top martial artist will see God coming back. Okay, Revelations 1:7. There is no other way to interpret it. Everything else is complete bullshit, some beta rubbish. Look, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye will see him, even those who pierced him. And all the peoples on earth will mourn because of him. So shall it be. So what will happen to the people who do not purify their heart, who do not see God in me, who do not rally? They will mourn forever. They'll be thrown into the lake of fire at the end of Revelations, where they'll be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Okay? And Isaiah 28:17 overkills my point. Because in Isaiah 28:17 they say the measuring line will be justice, and righteousness will be the plumb line. So it's in the boundaries of justice and righteousness. Is that justice? Yes. Everyone else is doing the wrong thing. They're following the cultures that are persecuting me, who are a long line of people who bred in the wrong direction with evil in the heart, who are choosing the flesh over the spirit, who use psychology and chemistry and conformity instead of having the heart to martyr themselves and have the heart to seek ye first the kingdom of God. Matthew 6:33, I believe it is. Seek ye first the kingdom of God. And Proverbs 16:12, the throne is established through righteousness. They did not seek actual righteousness, just their cultural conception at best, which is a fucking joke. That's like the Klan seeking David Duke. It's a fucking sick joke.